Welcome to the Voice of Chelsey, Journalist Edition, your Spotify podcast, Dabarkada at Palitaktakan Generation. Stay tuned, hold your seat and make sure you are in the right position. Just chill and enjoy our episode for you because we believe your voice matters and can make a huge impact in our future. Padayon! The Voice of Chelsey is production of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism.
Good day, everyone. My name is Sarah Mararac, and I am your host for today. And welcome to On the Way to Youth Discovery. On this show, we will be taking an in-depth look into the lives of working students and how they manage their time. Today, we will be having Miss Candy, Chelsey, and Anne as our guests. We will be here to explore and find out the meaning behind the question of how can students balance both their family lives and career. Over the years, the concept of work-study balance has been an ongoing struggle for working students. While there can be a number of factors involved, financial crisis is still the primary reason why students take part-time job. We all know that working students have their own personal reasons for starting a career that early, and we can't really blame them for doing so. Running from school to work and then juggling academic requirements while having keeping your family, social, or love life in check is a truly daunting task. On the other hand, there's also the topic of family life. Teenage moms, especially, would find it hard to balance school and their own personal lives since their time would be split up between two various matters. And then comes the topic of time management. Let's first start off with Miss Candy. How do you end up managing yours as a part-time student?
Okay, thank you for the wonderful introduction to us, Miss Sarah. And I can only say that working student is fun, but sometimes it's complicated. But when you always do that, you will be used to it. But for me, time is really important. I value every hour and even minutes because I want to cherish every moment. Of course, as a working student, 24 hours is not that enough due to different tasks that may be assigned to me. Same things with school or work, even my family. But despite everything, I'm very glad because I have learned how to manage my time. Life still blesses me because I can still do my hobbies during my free time, which is I like playing volleyball, riding my bicycle, and traveling alone sometimes. Hectic schedule actually won't let me stop to do extraordinary things.
Oh, so more of a recreational type of person then? I get that. I'm a working student myself, and I feel like 24 hours isn't even enough. It feels like I'm always running out of time for the things I want to do. What about you, Miss Chelsea? You're not a working student, as far as I remember. How do you handle yours then?
As for me, I try to finish my schoolwork first and then find some sort of relaxation afterwards so as to not overwork myself. Usually, I just end up playing games in my free time or try to spend it by drawing something.
Same here, actually. I try to get my studies out of the way first. Then I just try to worry about my career next. I like spending time to talk with my friends to take my mind off things and relax. And Miss Anne, you just gave birth not long ago too, right? Besides school, I'm sure your schedule has been pretty hectic lately. We'd like to hear you talk about it.
You're right, Sarah. Being a mom is a full-time job, and now I have thinking about going back to work again. Studying and being a mother, and now contemplating to work again can cause a lot of anxiety. It won't always be easy, but I know with the right motivation and attitude, it will be worth it. We can get closer to reaching an ideal work-life balance by establishing quality time, having a detailed schedule, and making time for ourselves. Knowing what our priorities are also helps. Support is crucial. And by thinking positively, we will start to believe it, that we can do it. We will be nervous at first, but I know we will be surprised about the end result.
I see. Now that I think about it, all of your answers should play into the questions of what you want to prioritize between the two, right? Since we're talking about both family life and career as a student, most people would end up prioritizing one over the other. It'd be a lot easier to focus on things that way. If someone had to ask all of three of you, what would you prioritize between school, career, and family life? What would it be and why? Miss Candy?
Okay, for that question. But before I proceed for the question, I just want to advise the youth, especially those students or those working students, that they just need to prioritize their family because, especially their parents, because we have only small time to be with them, so we must cherish every moment. And I just like I mentioned earlier, I'm a working student because I want to be successful. Of course, no one wants to be not to be successful. I mean, okay, but in my case, I just need to put extraordinary effort to give the needs of the people around me, especially my family, to provide the best for them. But if life tested me, I rather prioritize my academics because this is the best gift that I can give to myself that no one can ever get. But so far, as long as I can handle both, then I will strive hard for that. And of course, I can additional that my work is have a friendly environment. That's why I'm having fun, doing different things, being a student and being an applicant or an employee to my company. That's all.
Thank you for that answer, Miss Candy, and that's a good answer. I like how optimistic your outlook on life is. I hope you'd be able to achieve all of your dreams someday. What about Miss Chelsey?
For me, I don't plan on getting a job this early on just yet. It's hard for me to manage my time with school alone, although I am working on it these days. If someone had to ask me, I would like to prioritize on school first rather than getting a job or starting a family at this age. If someone had to juggle between too many responsibilities at once, I believe that it would have a severe negative impact on their mental and emotional state. I'd like to avoid that as much as I could since I get stressed out pretty easily, and I'd have less things to worry about if I just focus solely on school alone.
And as for me, I'd like to be able to prioritize my family a bit more. As a mom at this age, I'd like to think about my children more and how I can earn income while I'm studying. Having a positive outlook on life helps me handle the tribulation we go through.
That's true. Having a positive mindset in life definitely does help. It's nice hearing your answer. It's uplifting in a way. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. It was nice having the three of you here, talking about the importance of juggling both career and family life as a student definitely brought a lot of insight, not only for me, but most probably our viewers too. You three, thanks again for taking the time out of your hectic schedules to meet with me here and our audience today. And that's it for On the Way to Youth Discovery. Let's proceed to the next episode. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Thank you very much for spending time with us. Hopefully, this isn't the last time we will hang out every morning at 10 a.m. Always remember, your voice matters. Hashtag the new generation. A BHA production. So stay tuned, keep safe, and peace out.